Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlickers, shills, Dutch slaves, serfs, peasants, vassals, minions, meat sacks, protesters. I'm Useful Idiot. Welcome. Today I want to talk about the whole showdown going on between Columbia University and the Trump administration right now. Um, this is a bad precedent to set, and it's also striking that after Trump championed the fact that free speech is back in America in his speech to Congress, we're seeing a clear example that free speech is not back. And although we haven't reached the epic proportions that we had under the Biden administration, where free speech was curtailed on a vast scale, this single incident is a very chilling look at the future. And so it started off with the Trump administration basically withholding $400 million worth of money from Columbia University for not enforcing laws against the protesters that happened on Columbia campus about the Gaza war. And now we go one step further with Mahmoud Khalil being prosecuted and being threatened with deportation. And the reason why, there's a couple of reasons why this is important. One, Mahmoud Khalil has a green card. He is legally in this country, and the idea that the Trump administration is going to deport him based on his political views is a very chilling message, and particularly because the Trump administration has suggested this is only the beginning. And so this is a step in the wrong direction. And the fact that the Trump administration is going to overstep its bounds and basically persecute its political opponents is not a good thing. And then the other component about this as well is these protests were a form of free speech. And now we have the Trump administration and the U.S. government labeling these protests, and particularly Mahmoud Khalil, as supporting terrorism, being anti-Semitic, and indulging in anti-American activity. And this is a gross mischaracterization of it because, first of all, being against the policies of Zionist Israel is not anti-Semitism, although the use of charging someone with anti-Semitism for not agreeing with Israel is something we've been grappling with for years, if not decades. And then the fact that he supports Gaza and Palestine is not the same as supporting Hamas and terrorism. So that's also a mischaracterization. And then to qualify it as anti-American activity, I would suggest that protests are at the very heart of American activity. And so this is all a gross mischaracterization. I'm really disappointed in the fact that Kash Patel, now heading the FBI, is going to be involved in these processes where the Trump administration is basically going to go after as many people as they can that were involved in protests against Israel's genocide in Gaza. And so this is only the beginning. And it's ironic when looking at the fact that the United States government, whether you agree with it or not, went after everybody that was involved in January 6th, whether they were there or not. Now we have the Trump administration going after anybody that protested against Israel's policies on American campuses. And so this sets a really bad precedent and certainly negates the idea that Trump has brought free speech back to America. So this is a pretty disappointing development, and I hate to see what's going to happen moving forward. So things are getting dark, and I'm not happy about it. I'm a useful idiot. Don't you be one too.